Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Where last we left off, we had a nice little date with Matt. Yeah, we went out to a concert, the first concert we went out to in apparently a long time. And before that, we also had a nice little outing meetup, not really an outing, a meetup with Roberts. And then we also evaded some police. Yeah, we're cool like that. But anyway, we have a message from Craig. What does he have to say? Hey dude, hey dude, I've got the runs. No, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Crap. What did Craig sound like? I don't remember. Wouldn't that make it worse? I mean, it sounds pretty much the same. Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just for comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? I've got the runs. I meant that I feel like running. Oopsie. Wanna come to the gym with me? Wanna come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man. It'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meet to Hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her Pressata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Presta? I have to go running now? Oh no, don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. Oh dear God, I have to run. Oh no, it's a virtual thing. Okay. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. I cannot read today. Oh my God. We can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners. Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right here with you. Nice. Just get a rhythm going, keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Oh God, wait. How do I run? Okay. Okay, I'm running. Look at me. Oh God. Come on, you guys think you can outrun me? How do I... Hey. Oh, what is up with that? Oh God, oh, can you run it? Okay, okay, I understand. I get it now. Okay, let's see how far I can take this. Come on, we're almost there. I know we are. Come on. Where's the spamming? Oh, hey, look, it's a nice little windmill. Oh, hey, look, there's a guy waving. Oh my God, I just realized this is like, this is like fucking Wii Sports. Hey. Oh, wait, oh. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, look at you. Bet you wish you had this bod right here. Okay. What happens if I hold it? I don't know. I'm afraid to hold it. I don't know what's happening. Oh, but hey, look at that. Oh, our heart rate. I was about to... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Gotta spam the mouse. Come on. Come on, where are we? I'm still in the middle. Well, where's first place, huh? I want first place. They couldn't even afford water. It's just a bunch of teardrops. That's funny. Come on. Come on, wave at me. I know you're about to. I know you're about to wave at me. Come on. Come on. How long is this? Oh my god. Up. Alright. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to wherever it is we're going. I don't know if we got a time limit. I don't know if we have a goal. But I'm gonna make it. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna make it. We're running around this whole island? Oh my god. How big is this place? Come on. Oh, that guy's just chilling by a tree. He's so cool. He must be Matt. Oh, oh, here we go. Oh, there's the first line. Okay, come on. Come on. Almost got it. Almost there. Come on. Oh, we did it. Under 3 minutes. Let's go. Holy shit. S double plus.
That was a gold medal performance for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Craig. Craig, such a guy. Way to go. I know. I'm pretty amazing.
You've got dads.
I know I do. Okay. Now, as I wanted to say before, this is now a battle between Matt and Brian. So far, I love them both. Everyone else, kinda meh. I think so far they all have one heart. Yeah, they do. We just had a little date with Matt, so let's go ahead. Go ahead and see what Brian is up to. Always use a coat of wax after a wash. That'll be great if I ever get a car. Ooh, I have a new message from Brian. Hi, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Ooh, fishing. No. I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. That sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is good working order, because you're going to be all over my lawn this weekend. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I have previously forgotten existed. Man, that's going to be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece, like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. Oh, what? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda.
Ugh.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda. We have to go fishing tomorrow. Oh, well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. I thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Brian ain't winning this, man. Brian's going into dirt. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. Come on. Give me another. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? A burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Speak clearly. Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Ryan. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Ryan's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposefully reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening here. Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning? Night, Panda. We got fishing time, boys. It's fishing. Just sit on the water, cast the line, and just wait. Honestly, it just sounds like so much fun. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay. Sleep. Don't talk sleep. I'll get sleepy. ... I am wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark outside. I had no idea what we were going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and a beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. It was the best goddamn time of my life. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes. It didn't say anything. It didn't say a thing. ... That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Ooh, gorgeous looking lake. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning. Disapprovingly. We're in a dream sequence right now and it's getting me all tired. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up, try to grab a different one. But all of the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. The boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that hadn't been lying just below the surface, that had been lying. Ooh, all swimming around me, as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use neutral buoyancy lure if you're gonna catch trout, buddy. I jolt awake at the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on my clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda? I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave. To wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee. Probably something I should have. And another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Definitely. Daisy's fallen asleep next to him.
Hey.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof woof. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Steve sit. Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You're ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake. As we drive to the outskirts of town, country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. I am so tired right now. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here. A little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. Now I brought everything we need so that we could catch some trout. Have a nice little fire and enjoy the nature. Fire? How long are we staying? My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. You maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. Ooh. I am digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest, lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. Ooh, lovely little lake. Ooh, and a little thing over the fire to cook the trout. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Let me help you out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. I can swim, thanks. No thanks. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Ooh! Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want a fish? I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that water. Oh crap, what was Daisy? Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them. Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want a fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. Oh dear God, she's one of these people. We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself, and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place, looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Ooh, is it fishing time? Nah, not yet. Most freshwater fish only feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Yeah. Still a gambling man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Oh dear God. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that. Let's say, if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Whack Master 2000? That's a limited edition. Oh, these are... You said high stakes, but I didn't realize they were gonna be this high. But, if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reaching Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Oh, we are gonna be catching all the fish today. Shit. The Reaching Cut 3000 is state-of-the-art. My Whack Master's a prized possession, but there are those hard-to-reach branches at the back of the yard that have just been begging for pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I'm about to lose my weed whacker. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish, fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Put some bait on the hook, insult the fish. Stretch before physical activity. That's gonna tip the boat. Put some bait on the hook. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian brought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it onto the hook if I just focus. Oh God, I'm bleeding. Oh God, the blood's everywhere. The worm is not on the hook. Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood tracks the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know. Okay. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. I read that in a book somewhere. Now what? Perform fish mating call. What would even be the mating call of the fish? Just tie a knot or something. I take my pole and try to tie an elaborate-looking knot to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water, deliver unto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can.
Whoa.
And the lure flies off of the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Yeah, I don't think I tied that pretty well. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my ball. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile, and I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. Oh. Oh god, oh god. Is this a match game? Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. Okay. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I have some time before the thing starts. Now, do I have to clear the board, or are fish just gonna be constantly falling? Only one way to find out. Wait a minute, are these fish changing? Oh my god, they're changing. Okay, let's get started. I need to match 3 of the same species, huh? I can't tell which fish is which. Oh, I can definitely tell.
Fish.
Ah, crap. That's the northern pike. A sport fish that isn't great. Or, oh, Jesus, it's still going.
Nice catch.
Oh, that still worked. Oh, rainbow trout lasts on everything. What do you mean? Oh, god damn it. Okay,
Now you're fishing.
oh, I am not fishing at all. Someone help me. What do you mean? That's a line. Oh, it's not a line. I'm so losing my whack master. Oh my god, they look so similar. This hurts my brain. Oh, come on! Yeah, I didn't even break 1,000. S still? Good work. Yeah, I still lost it, and wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, a fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big! The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly, and the line starts to run.
Hey.
Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. That pole saw is mine. All mine. Yeah, okay, there we go. I dipped in. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. Brian! He did save me. Oh. I'm finally dragged upward, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You alright? Does that count as one?
Aha.
Well, seeing as all our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Oh, give me a minute. Oh, it's getting a little hot in here. Once we get to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Oh! Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. ... I hope he doesn't notice me staring. I hope he does.
Hey.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yeah, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life. Or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you've bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have.
Ah.
Well, it is young. We can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls. You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. Oh, this guy is so ready for anything. I am a small child. I am flushed with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire, and I accept the cargo short granola. And now, we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Suddenly, shouldn't they be back by now? Ah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. And that's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm, golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature's beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. It's just like, wow, this is gorgeous. This sucks. There you go, buddy. Do you have mosquito repellent? Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ooh. You're telling me I went out to the lake, into the forest, without any sort of bug spray to protect myself? How dare I? You know what? I deserve to get eaten up by mosquitoes. Ugh. I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I've always kinda liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectingly. Throw the stick towards the woods. Fake out throw. Oh my god. Break the stick in half to assert your dominance. Oh my god, that is so awful. Throw it back in the woods. Oh, he loved that. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It is very cute, though.
Hey.
Nice throw, Steve. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Oh. Ryan. Oh. Jeez. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Butt pats never fail. Scratch behind his ear. Rub that belly. Rub that belly? Maxwell rolls over and lets me rub his belly. He wiggles on the grass, clearly loving it.
Ah, shucks.
I feel like a bit of a third wheel here. Where are my belly rubs? Oh, don't tempt me, Brian. Ooh, I'm so flustered I can barely say anything. I just focus on petting Maxwell and hope Brian doesn't notice how much I'm sweating. Oh, but we also noticed how much Brian is sweating over here. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Oh, whoa. Dad bod patrol? I'm going to have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. There are children present. Maybe. Brian tosses me my now dry shirts. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We were playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for? A child? Yeah, kind of. ... Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder. Right. Yeah, she got it. We take a seat around the fire, and Brian serves us all gorgeous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be so good at everything? A fish tastes okay. Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. Oh, darling, family recipe. Oh, why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out on the lake, and then I accidentally tipped over the boat. Don't worry, all of the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything. Right, Steve? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. How dare he? Ooh, it's getting a little late. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seats. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle pile with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. ... Fine. Cool with me. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. ... Hey, sleepyhead. I open my eyes and realize that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey. I was, resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict. So I'm super awake for it. Yeah, that's right, I'm cool. Matt said so. And ready to fight. with strong arms. That's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. And thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get back inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day? Yeah. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish and... stop. Why do you care so much? And a panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number, and he's rubbing my face in it. Dad, I love you, but you're kinda dumb sometimes. Dumb? Or clearly the superior dad, yeah. You know what? I don't have the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. I want to go to sleep. I'm a slug. Well, night, honey. Good night, Pops. Did it. Date complete. We had another lovely time. Food channel, proud parent, lawn care, competition, corgi, and bass. Oh, look at that point.
That's a 10 out of 10 if ever I've seen one.
Oh, even Brian loved the day, yeah. Alrighty. That was an amazing little date. What comes next? Dad book? Or little thing? The little thing. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. That was a nice little day. I wonder what is next for us, but we will have to find out, well, next time. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying this as much as I am. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later.